Who is God? That's a question that has been asked for thousands of years. Every culture, every generation, every individual has wrestled with it in one way or another. For some, God is a comforting presence, a creator who designed the universe and gives meaning to life. For others, God is a mystery, something beyond human understanding, something so vast that no words or images could ever fully capture it. And then there are those who see God not as a being at all, but as an idea, a force, or even the collective consciousness of humanity. When you think about God, what image comes to mind? Is it an old man with a beard in the sky, watching over us? Is it light, energy, or spirit? Or is it simply love itself? The truth is, the way people describe God often tells us more about ourselves than about God. We use human language, human metaphors, because it's all we know. But if God is truly infinite, then no single definition could ever be enough. Across history, philosophers, scientists, and spiritual teachers have all tried to answer this question. Some say God is the first cause, the reason why there is something instead of nothing. Others say God is personal, someone you can talk to, someone who listens to prayers and cares about every detail of your life. Still others see God in nature, in the beauty of the stars, in the complexity of DNA, in the power of the ocean. In that sense, God is not somewhere far away, but right here, woven into the fabric of existence. Different religions offer different answers. In Christianity, God is seen as a loving Father and the source of salvation. In Islam, God, Allah, is merciful, compassionate, and absolutely one. In Hinduism, God can be many forms and manifestations, from Vishnu to Shiva, but all connected to the same ultimate reality known as Brahman. In Buddhism, the idea of God is less central, but enlightenment and truth are seen as ways of touching the ultimate. Indigenous traditions often see God in the earth, the sky, the animals, and the cycles of nature. The diversity of these perspectives doesn't have to confuse us. It can actually reveal how vast and mysterious the concept of God really is. But here's the big question. Does God need us to define him? Or is God beyond definition? Imagine an ant trying to understand the internet. The gap between human knowledge and the ant's knowledge is massive. Now imagine the gap between human knowledge and the infinite. Maybe that's what it's like when we try to describe God. Our ideas are small, but the reality could be limitless. And yet, even if God is beyond our full understanding, people throughout time have claimed to experience God, moments of deep peace, a sudden clarity in the middle of chaos, a sense of awe that takes your breath away. Many describe those as glimpses of the divine. Maybe God is not just something to be explained, but something to be experienced at the same time. There are people who don't believe in God at all, and that's part of the conversation too. For atheists, the universe can be explained without invoking God. Science provides answers to how things work, and morality can be built on human values. And yet, even among atheists and agnostics, the question still lingers. Why are we here? What's the purpose? Is there something bigger than ourselves? Ultimately, asking, who is God, might be less about finding the one perfect answer and more about starting a journey that pushes us to think deeper, to wonder, to question, to search. Because whether you find God in a holy book, in meditation, in a scientific discovery, or in the kindness of a stranger, the search itself changes you. So who is God? God is the creator of everything. God is love. God is mystery itself. God is bigger than any of our answers. And perhaps the real beauty is not in solving the question, but in living it